cool, what, you know, bit of a wash, bit of a polish, bit of a retro bright, can do to faded white plastics. This is the Electrolux Z2222 or Dolphin 1000 to give it its proper name, with its economy mode switch. This is the one that was in the shed, and yeah, it come out pretty flipping amazing indeed. Let me show you how it works now, and we'll give it a test out. See how it survived its time in the shed. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? If it wasn't for that sticker, which had already half peeled off and left half of its backing, and even now hasn't stuck down too well, but equally I've not made much of an effort to make it permanent, you would be mistaken for believing that this thing was brand new again. Even the underside look, you can sort of tell, because it wasn't the best day when I did it. So there's still, you know, a little bit of brown here and there, but overall, and with a machine polish of sorts, the whole thing came up really rather well. If we look underneath, and you'd have seen this in my 7k subscriber video special, I did find an almost matching crevice tool. This would have had the exact same style, shape, moulding of crevice tool, just in, well, grey or black. This one's brown, so, you know, may not be the final machine to be staying with. Obviously, we'll put the worst toolkit with the worst machine, but for now, this is what we have. And in fact, we also have no bag fitted at all in. I'll take this off so it's easier to show you. Oh, yes, we did lose the sticker. I lost the writing on the sticker before the mould went off of it, so that had to go, unfortunately. Yeah, in here is, despite being a little bit mouse-chewed, absolutely shiny, brandy newy, spotless and lovely. And that sort of brings us on to where we are now, really, because what we need to do is fit some consumables. And in here I have myself a set of filters. In fact, we have many filters. What have we got in here? We've also got paper bags. Yeah, we have a new filter and a used filter. So we'll give it the new pre-motor filter, because this isn't going to be the worst, and a nice post-motor filter. There we go. So you've got to keep the hierarchy on the vacuums. This one is going to be, I think, for the time of filming this, the second best one. Therefore, it can have the brand new filter and everything else. And the filter sort of sits in there, really, and forms basically a massive firewall behind the bag. Again, typical of Electrolux cleaners of this construction. And then the post-motor filter did, or does, I don't know if these ones do, sort of sit and clip onto these tabs. You'll know that we pulled one off on the before video, but these generic-y, even original, but you know, newer ones don't have that. So how I always do it is I stuff it into there and then put the cover on, and then as soon as you turn the machine on for the first time, it'll fill out and expand. So that is the filters. Now, as you know, I have some bags, and I do remember saying in the before video of one of the machines that you can't get HEPA flow bags for an Electrolux Dolphin. And I was wrong, because in this bag of home spares Electrolux Dolphin high filtration range is, and this is where it gets a little bit confusing, because it's been sellotaped back together before. I don't know if this is the original package for it or not, but there was listed. In fact, look, we have new filters here. Ooh. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Okay, we do have lots of filters. Oh, look, one's even got the Electrolux pouch for the air freshener. I have one of those somewhere. So we have, I think actually you're supposed to double these up, but we're not going to. And we have a post-motor filter there. But most importantly, what we have, look, somebody has made HEPA flow style, he says, being unable to Open it up, there we go, HEPA style bags with a nice plastic inlet here so that when the dirt fires into it, it doesn't rip through it. And I was so happy that I just bought it there and then. So we can fit our bag clip, one to here, the other to there, then we can fit our bag. And without having to do any hacking or modification to an unsuitable bag, so to speak, this Electrolux Dolphin is now ready to have some tools go with her. In terms of tools, well, it was pretty standard fare really. We have ourselves a hose which is now affixed and part of its hose end, very nicely there, click. We then have two wands, a floor tool with a doodah and a much better working floor brush. Sort of get the angle a bit right. Basically the brushes ride on a pad that's sort of moulded into the top of here. So a little bit of grease and removal of all the detritus and stuff that was on it with the good wash has utterly transformed it. So we can take our very nice made in England Legrand plug with its polished pins, polished plastic, looking very nice indeed. Far too overkill for a plug, but I know some people like them. I quite appreciate it too. Turn it on. And realise that the switch isn't engaging properly. 2 seconds. As I was about to remark on, obviously, yes, behold, it now runs fine after replacing its switch, but its switch seems to be of a different size, so the hot glue came to the rescue there. But in theory now, come on, there we go, in economy mode, oh, this thing works really, really well indeed. Lots of airflow coming, even in low mode if we bring the machine around and put it into boost. So there we have it, one very nicely refurbished. Like I say, the seal around the motor housing and fan especially makes all the difference on these machines. And with a full plethora of tools and the really quite fantastic HEPA style bags for the Dolphin, although I don't know where you'll get any more from now because there don't seem to be any more on eBay. Look, all that just for this one going over off the rug, and no fine dust either, how fab. But I won't show you too much more of this one because equally we have two more to see and to basically do exactly the same as this two. So I shall say farewell for now. Thank you very much for watching. Ask if you have an Electrolux Dolphin or cylinder cleaner of your own. And if it's white and faded, you certainly can bring them, bar the stickers, pretty much 100% back to life. So there we go. The first dangerous Dolphin is now a dainty Dolphin. Lovely, refurbed, pampered, out of the box fresh, almost. But until next time, I and it will see you soon. Bye bye.